What's going on? Y'all called me on a tired day. I said I was gonna do it on Fridays. It's Friday. I'm tired, but I'm gonna keep my word. Do what you say what you do, right? So, y'all not gonna have me for an hour today. Y'all probably give me 30 minutes. Let's do 30 minutes of cold calling. I actually did a lot of cold calling already, all right? So again, as I always say, good, bad, indifferent. You guys are gonna see where I need improvement at, if I need improvement, so on and so forth. Check the game tapes. You guys can see, I guess, what you can do better, so on and so forth. Eat the fish and spit out the bones. All right. So let's get it started. I know y'all probably tired just yelled in the microphone, but it happens. All right. So we doing this. I'm a New York agent, as you guys know. Chris Norton. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't play. All right. Don't play. Please don't. It's on speakerphone.
Hello, please name the number and I'll call you back.
I'm gonna go to the next one. I always say when cold calling, don't get discouraged, right? Don't get discouraged. You're gonna have great calls. You're gonna have bad calls. You're gonna have mediocre calls. The important thing is you call. Period. That's what's important. Most people get, I'm not cold calling to the third, but you called. That's the important thing. You can have 50 bad calls. Actually, the more bad calls you have, the better. You want to have bad calls. If everything went easy, you wouldn't learn nothing. All right. So don't get discouraged. I actually know that area. Now, at the time of this recording, it's 2 weeks before Christmas, so a lot of people probably just don't want to spend any money. I spent it already. Or they could buy a house for somebody as a Christmas gift. You never know.
Please leave your message for
What about
the service you are attempting to use has been restricted.
Oops, sorry. All right, so again, never get discouraged because the most important part, look, the hardest part about going to the gym is going to the gym. Keep that in mind. The hardest part about going to the gym is going to the gym. Once you did, put in that work. So pick up your phone, and do what you gotta do. All right? Pick up your phone and do what you do. Feel me? Do what you gotta do.
The number you dialed.
And that's all right. You're gonna get wrong numbers. You're gonna have good calls. You're gonna have bad calls. Have a good one, buddy. You're gonna have good calls. You're gonna have bad calls. You're gonna have mediocre calls. Sometimes the number's gonna be wrong. It's okay. It's okay. I know my energy is a little low today. I've had an exhausting week. However, it's all right. It happens. It happens. It's the times that you don't want to do it that matter the most. Keep that in mind. All right. When it's easy, it don't count. When it's easy, it don't count. Seems that somebody put like the wrong information in. They put this as a cell for 20. That's not right. I look like a papi shampoo. A little thing, you feel me? Like Google subscriber. You're an agent. Google subscriber. That's talk about professionalism. I look like a. I got the shirt open. I look like I'm about to. Hey, tongue don't. Yeah, yo, that's my colleague Mo. She about to stress me out. That's hilarious. Like a papi shampoo. Ooh, that's active. That's active. That's active. I can't touch that. No, no, no. Can't touch this. Mm-mm. Hey, yo, that's hilarious. All right, so listen, we're gonna keep calling. I actually want this property. This is a co-op. Yep, co-op. I've been in there a few times. I actually like it. This is in Fort Greene. So for the people that's not in New York or Brooklyn, Fort Greene is somewhat like downtown, so forth. Listen, don't worry about getting the scripts right. Don't worry about getting the scripts right. Don't worry about getting them down pat, so on and so forth. You feel me? That analysis paralysis stuff is real. Don't worry about knowing the scripts 100%. You never know it. You feel me? Because it's not a set template for everybody. Some it's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When you're dealing with somebody with a phone or period. You feel me? Not a one size fit all scripted template. Sometimes it's 1, 2, 7, 3, 4, 5, 8, 10.
You're not okay.
You know, you just never know. Don't be scared to mess up. Don't be scared to fail. Just learn how to fail better. You feel me? Just learn how to fail better. That's how you. That's the growth and everything like that. That's the growth. That's where you grow at. It's uncomfortable, but it's okay. How many successful people you know that got successful in their comfort zone? Not many, if any. It's a $2.25 million condo. Need that. I'm sorry, guys. I tell you, I had an exhausting week. All right. That's how you know, like I'm here with y'all because I'm tired and I'm still doing this. Virtual, like commercial, whatever.
You are trying to reach it.
It's a condo. Why they put commercial? I'm talking about. This is why things happen the way they happen, and nobody really want to know why. But we know why. Don't be scared to mess up. Don't be scared to be you either. Look at the room you're in. You're the smartest person in the room. You're in the wrong room. It's time to get into it. It's time to be the dummy. Nobody wants to be the dummy.
You have reached mail.
Nobody wants to be the dummy. If you're the smartest person in the room, get out that room. You can't learn nothing. Everybody's taking from you. You got a bucket full of vodka. Everybody's taking your vodka. Where's the value being brought onto you? There is none. There is none. You feel me? Like, it's what it really is. Listen, I just had a great interview with Ricky Cruz. Before then, um, had a interview with Chase and J Miles. It's up on the Instagram. I do have him on Instagram. but it's up on the page as well. The Ricky Caruth interview will be out shortly. If you're watching this after I drop it, then it's out already. Also did an interview with Nia Crespo. She's a great agent down in Florida. I'm tired and I'm cold calling. It's the times that you don't want to do it that matter the most. When it's easy, it don't count. Imagine playing basketball against a 2-year-old. When you score that bucket, it don't count. You're supposed to. You feel good, you energized, you ready to go, you ready to conquer the world, you're ready to do everything you gotta do. It feel good. It's the times where you're discouraged. It's the times where you like just feel bad that you don't want to do nothing. You're tired, you don't want to get up, want to stay in your bed, you want to go home early. The times when you're pushing through that matters the most because that's actually the times where you're going to appreciate it the most. When you're like, I worked for this. Like, I really worked for this. I'm proud of myself. Have you ever really been proud of yourself when it was easy? I don't think so. Answer that question. Riddle me that, right? Riddle me this. Have you ever been proud of yourself for accomplishing an easy goal? Yeah, celebrate the small wins. But have you ever like really felt like vindicated when it came to like small goals? Like, oh, I took 2 steps. Oh, let's go. Uh, but what happens if you sprain your ankle or like you broke your leg and you was told you was never gonna be able to walk again? You know. All right. I don't know what just happened. So as I'm on the phone with you guys, I've already what's this? 10, 14. It's the effort that counts too, especially when cold calling. Especially when cold calling. Because understand this. You just tried to contact. You feel me? You knocked on 100 doors just now. It's a lot. So if 5 people answer the door, that's great. That's great. Understand that. Don't take that away from yourself. Don't let nobody take that away from you either. You feel me? Okay, I'm confused as to why this is happening. So I'm having technical difficulties right now. There we go. I don't know why I skipped all the way down there, but let's go back a little bit more. And excuse me. No. All right, so we're better now. These are actually more recent expired. Some cold calling expired, right? I think before you guys sold me cold call fish bowls and things like that. So right now I'm cold calling expired. Puppy shampoo. I'm about to hit them with the but chill. Y'all not ready for me with the whole. Y'all think y'all are. Y'all not ready for the 2-step to salsa. Y'all not ready. Y'all better chill. Y'all not all right. So they was released from the exclusive. 9 times out of 10, not happy with the agent. You feel me? I feel like now this is raw. This is edited, not edited. I get cursed. Huh? Hello, Maureen. Yeah. Hey, Maureen. This is Chris Newton, a local broker. You have a quick second? Yeah. Hey, how are you doing today? Good. How are you? Where are you calling from? Real estate broker? Yeah. My brokerage is Ideal Properties Group.
Okay.
But I'm based out a little bit everywhere, whatever. I'm trying to get worldwide, in the process of doing it.
So where are you located? Are you a Brooklyn realtor?
I'm in Brooklyn.
Okay.
I'm in Brooklyn. So we have an office in Williamsburg. I have another one in Park Slope. But I do business all over the place. I know you're based in right now you're in Bay Ridge, right?
Yeah, so how'd you get my number?
I'm a broke. It's my job to get everybody's number. So I gotta talk to people that need a little bit of help. I saw that your co-op came off the market not too long ago. I want to know if there's anything in the world I can do for you.
Well, it did come off the market. Because the agent who had it, she only had it for about, so in the past I had used that agent to sell my one bedroom.
Okay.
And she did a fine job, sold it reasonably fast.
Okay.
Well, and then I said, oh, she's an agent, sell my two bedrooms.
Okay.
But it didn't work out too well. So what basically happened was she really didn't show the apartment during the time it was only 3 weeks, but when the apartment didn't show in 3 weeks, I got very uncomfortable with that because I felt that was gonna, just leave it on the market too long, and then that would make it look like
what's wrong with it?
Property.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, it went off the market now. I guess last week or before, I don't know.
It came up about a week ago, like on the 4th or something like that. December 4th is when I seen that it came off the market.
Yeah, that could be about right. It was sometime last week. So yeah,
okay.
That right, December 4th. And so then I will be looking for some new real estate agents.
Awesome.
But now I'm hearing that it's priced too high, it's this, it's that. I'm getting all kinds of different feedback. So, I don't know. It's a more complex process than I anticipated it would be.
Yeah, real estate, selling co-ops and condos is a little bit more tricky than like a traditional house, which is why I like the condos and co-ops and things like that. But question, why do you think it didn't sell? Like, why do you feel it like you wasn't getting any?
Well, first of all, I guess I can't really say that it didn't sell just because it's only 3 weeks. What I got from the broker was that I think there's multiple ways to find buyers, and I think a broker needs to have multiple paths of doing it. So one absolute way a buyer can find you if you put it online, that's definitely one path that could bring you the buyer.
Mm-hmm.
But if that's the only path you're exploring and you're not doing other means of finding buyers,
of course.
And to me, that's not going to be the way this is going to work.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel strongly that if you have a good real estate agent who does a lot of closings and a lot of businesses and whatever, they'll have access to whatever contacts, or they should have a deeper bench of buyers, so to speak.
Yeah.
But in this case, because I gave her the listing on, I think it was November 6th, it was right the same week of the election, so maybe the Friday of the election week.
Okay.
So she had a whole week before it went live. So even so to me, as soon as I gave it to you, I mean, hey, find your cousin, your aunt, pretend like you're bringing a buyer. So, and then the next thing that became, I'm very so Thanksgiving, she asked me if she schedule an open house, which in this time of COVID, the open house is weird. I don't know if that's as productive as old school open houses used to be when people just could randomly wander in or whatever.
Okay.
And now, we can't control COVID. So with that, she said, oh, I want to have the open house December 6th or 7th, depending how the weather is.
Okay.
So I said, okay, we'll talk the weather, whatever. Then when it got to, this is why I went off the market December 4th. Because when it got to that week, on the Monday, I said, because I noticed that other listings were starting to say open house this Saturday or whatever. Mm-hmm. I said, oh, which day are you going to have the open house? Why don't we wait and see what happens this week? And honestly, if it's Monday and no one scheduled an appointment, or you got no prospects on the horizon, then basically what's going to happen this week is nothing. So I'm not thinking the open house is going to have people running here or anything like that. Mm-hmm. But it was more about the follow through.
Of course.
Then she claimed she had one person who wanted to see it, and I'm also a teacher.
Okay.
And First, the person is scheduled, then they couldn't come. The person was raining. Like, give me a break.
Mhm.
Then the next day they couldn't come. They had a dentist appointment. And then finally she told me, oh, you want to tell you about the teacher looking at it. I said, a teacher isn't going to get approved to live here because the call has a very specific formula of approving the people, and I know what the formula is.
Mhm.
They have to have 35 or not more than 35% of their income to be for the maintenance and mortgage.
Mhm.
And I'm a teacher. I know what a teacher makes. So a teacher with 20% down isn't get approved for this cost. It doesn't happen.
Okay.
So I said, what is the point of bringing her if it's not going to get approved? Like, you could bring me all the buyers you want. I need an approved buyer. I'm not going through the price.
Of course.
So that was where the situation is at. So I guess my question to you would be, how do you feel you could help me differently? Or just, what sellings have you done in the David's market, or your take on all this?
All right. So it is a more so tricky market right now with everything going on. Election just happened, whatever. But there was an influx in activity due to the outcome of the election. Now, when it comes to co-ops, they're typically a little bit harder to sell than a condo. Reason being, of course, the condo board. I mean, a co-op board and things like that. So people that want to live in co-ops are like a specific buyer. Um, I can also say I didn't run the comps as of yet because it just came across my desk. So I don't really know if it's overpriced or not. Sometimes okay.
What happened also, I think that was also, like, I get it if you're the real estate agent, you want to get the listing, so you want every seller to think they can sell their property, like $3 million or whatever, and that's going to help you get the listing, right? If you just say
That's for like the tip. I'm gonna be totally honest with you, Maureen. If a seller is unreasonable, I've walked away from countless listings because I'm more so like I like to say the honest real estate agent because once I tell you your property is going to sell for $1 million and it's only worth 700 and it doesn't sell, everybody's mad at Christian, and that's not what I want. Like I want to set the expectations from the beginning and say, okay, well, I understand and I can appreciate that you want $1 million for your co-op, your condo, your house, so on and so forth. However, this is what it's worth. And honestly, your property is only worth what somebody's willing to pay for it, right?
well, yes, and I am not the realistic seller. But when she came with these comps,
Mhm.
she was like, oh, one was this extreme outlier. There was 1 2 bedroom, which again is not so much what they're on the market for. You really have to look what they close at because
Of
they
course.
don't anything and anything.
Mhm.
So you should have one that was like 750,000.
Mhm.
I mean, the thing was like crazy. I mean, my apartment is flawless. Right, that's Brendan's the contractor, so there's really nothing to do here. He has it all.
Okay.
Attention to detail. I don't know that the pictures captured it like the same way that it is. So first you priced it at 645. Now there was a couple of things going on because in this building you could never find a 2 bedroom. Like people are killing each other to find one. And
Yeah.
all of a sudden at the same time, 4 2 bedrooms were on the market.
Okay.
So that was also a bit of a challenge. Now, one of them had 2 bathrooms, and that sold in like 4 days. Now, my apartment does not have the second bathroom in, but it has plumbing ready to go for a second bathroom.
Okay.
There's a place where they could add one if they wanted, almost ready. With a few months, but of course that's something having the actual physical second bathroom.
Mhm.
So I do think that was a challenge. And then what happened was one guy was on for 585, and he dropped his price to 575. So that kind of screwed up any whole price, and that messed up the whole pricing because it was my apartment, and then there was apartment 6J, which they are the same line, but I've done extensive renovation to mine that doesn't look like hers.
Okay.
And she was at 609. So at first when it was at 645, it was kind of like, but after a couple of days, I said to the real estate agent, I don't think this is priced right. I think you should drop it to 625.
Mhm.
Even that may have seemed too high. I don't really know.
Mhm.
It seems like maybe the number's around 615 to have it listed. And I don't even know if that's 100% the correct number, but that might be more in the realistic ballpark.
Yeah. So this is what I see. So the last price that it was up, I see that the last price that you had it at is 625. Now a $10,000 difference isn't really going to stray away a buyer, especially a serious buyer that wants to buy whatever it is, condo, co-op, commercial space. Like it's not going to stray away because that's not too far. They can always see that as I can possibly negotiate that lower, right? So it's not going to be too big of a, oh no, I don't want to touch that because the seller is unreasonable. You know,
when I did have her add to the ad, just not to interrupt you, seller negotiable, and I also feel that like I'm looking for a one bedroom in the neighborhood at the moment.
Okay.
So the way I look for a one bedroom is like I just say one bedroom co-ops for sale. So when you see like what is 400,000, what is 500,000,
Of course.
and then after I see it, you know, I want to be like 400,000. But if I saw something 425 and it felt like it was worth, you know, the mortgage rates are pretty low.
Mm-hmm.
So
Super low.
throw a little extra at it. You know, depending how the numbers play out, like I don't feel that's a huge stretch in this low mortgage rate, world.
Mm-hmm.
So again, that's my buyer psychology. You know, another buyer may have a different, you know, there's all different takes on it.
Sure.
So I guess my question is like, have you sold any properties in Bay Ridge?
Me personally, I haven't. I work with two agents that does a lot of business in Bay Ridge. So if you want, I can always come.
Maybe I know the name.
Yeah, Joe Forzano is one of them, and the other is James Gamaris.
Okay, they haven't sold anything in years. You know, obviously it's a big building, so you hear different names, but I haven't heard those two. So just how would you market the property different, or what would your company be doing different?
So the way we started off is this is what I like to do with condos, co-ops, and things like that. So it's more so what you want to net. If you're looking for the most money possible, it's not always the highest price that's the best thing. So you want to look, how can my seller net the most, right? So one thing we'll do is we'll probably run an inspection on it, have the seller run an inspection on it, because everything that goes wrong with it, let's say it's $1,000 off, the buyers are going to want $2,000 off, double whatever it is. So we're going to do that. We're going to make sure.
There's nothing wrong here.
You know, that's for sure.
I just call them. So I mean, here is close.
Awesome. And then once we get the listing, right? So now we're going to do something that's called unlaunch. So we're going to have my guy. He's actually has a media company. His name is Johan Alexander. And he's going to come in. He's going to take the pictures. If we need to, we'll take a video, possibly a 360 video. For the COVID unfriendly people that don't want to come out, so basically I hold like a 360 camera. I'll walk through the property. So even if I'm walking straight, if they want to turn the camera to the left, right, up, down, they'll be able to do so. I've sold 2 condos just like that. Well, one co-op, 55 Eastern Parkway, and one condo, 78 Erasmus Street, just through those 360 videos from people that was too afraid to come out through COVID. So that's. I don't quite understand that. I can buy a property, just well, you'll see it throughout the you'll do the walkthrough once you do the inspection. But the whole thing is they don't want to be in the house, but in the condo, in the co-op, it's just weird. So being that it's a weird time, you got to kind of do things a little differently. You can't be so traditional. So week 1, once we're setting up the photos, week 1, we call all the agents that matter in the area. Say, hey, James, Joe, Jim, Bob, whoever's in the area, whatever, all the agents that matter, we're going to let them know. 61 Oliver Street, 1J is going on the market in about 3 weeks. All of your interested buyers, feel free to bring them through. We're going to set up a broker's open house. So now that's like an off-market thing. So now they're going to bring their buyers through. Let's say 5 of them bring 5 buyers. Great, that's perfect. At least now we know that we have a presence in the area in Bay Ridge. Perfect. Week number 2, photos come back. Johan, your place looked like it came out of a magazine. Perfect. Now we're starting to send that to all the brokers outside of the surrounding area. Now we're just building the hype. all up until the day of the launch, you're going to have a coming soon listing in Street Easy, Zillow, Trulia, Realtor.com, Compass, everywhere. So New York Times, Craigslist, Facebook, everywhere. So now everybody knows before they even see it. 61 Oliver Street, 1J is coming soon. Okay, what's going on over here? What's going on over here? I heard that buzzing, but I really don't know. Day of the launch, on the 31st day, just 30 days. On the 31st day, we take the listing down, we put the listing back up, it repopulates on all the popular sites that matter. And in the meantime, I'm still calling everybody in my office because we have 5 offices. Now I'm calling everybody in my office, seeing if they have buyers. I'm calling people in my circle. I'm calling my investors. I'm calling everybody that everybody's done business with in that area to generate as much traffic through that co-op as humanly possible within the first 31 days. Now, if there's crickets in the first 30 days, first 31 days, you and I will have a conversation. So every Monday, we have a conversation, regardless if there's traffic or not, regardless if there's an update or not. No update.
Can I call you back in just about 10 minutes? Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay, because I just gained another call, and I'll call you back in about 10 minutes.
All right. That's perfect.
Okay, thank you.
Appreciate you. All right, guys. I got 2 minutes over the 30. All right, so I didn't expect that to go all the way over. But as you guys can see, I'm going to get the listing appointment. I'm going to get the listing. I'm that guy. All right. Comment, like,